Greetings, everyone. Good day, good evening to everyone from the Caribbean and around the rest of the world. Welcome to our One Academy call 2020. We certainly appreciate everyone for being on this call today. My name is Patrice James, and I am from the beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago. I would be your host for today's One Academy call. And I just want to remind you why we are here. Why do we join these calls every day? Our founder, Dr. Ruja Ignatova, has said that we are learning today so that we can lead tomorrow. So you might ask yourself, what is Oneacademy? Oneacademy is an innovative e-learning platform that covers a broad range of financial topics, including financial areas such as financial analysis, asset management, forex, the stock exchange, cryptocurrency, and more. Our mission is to provide our students with the guidance and educational materials needed to achieve financial literacy. Oneacademy was developed by finance experts and academics. It is highly structured and it's easy for the student to understand. What's really good is that you can learn at your own pace and become part of the future of global finance. Our intention is to give you a unique sense of understanding and facts, which you can use to enhance your knowledge and daily lives, as well as to promote our core product, Oneacademy, and the benefits of our ecosystem. So I would encourage each and every one of you on the call today to take copious notes, which will assist you in your quest to become certified, knowledgeable, and wise business leaders and money managers. Our presenter for today's call is also like myself from the Twin Island Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, and he is none other than Mr. Kester Beale. I just want to tell you a little bit about him. He is yes, one second. Mr. Kester Beale, of course, is in the telecommunications sector with more than 30 years experience. He has been a tax consultant also over the last 30 years, and he has financial thinking. His financial thinking was liberated, just like many of us, by the Oneacademy, which he started since 2008, lecturing in the area of Oneacademy. I know when you're liberated through that Oneacademy, you want to do the natural thing and share it with others. So I really appreciate that about Mr. Kester Beale, and I would like to hand this call over to him now. Kester Beale, the call is over to you.
Thank you, Patrice.
You're welcome.
Hey, Kester Beale, better known as Kesby here, and I'm so glad that you decided to join us on Freedom Friday. So, let me bring up my slide. Patrice, I think you're still sharing. All right. Let's go to Freedom Friday. Yes, you know we have all type of accolades for Friday. Thank God it's Friday, etc., etc. But we here seek freedom. Financial freedom being part of that journey that we seek. We require freedom in many ways. Being in bondage is definitely not a beneficial thing. Sometimes not even for those who have you in bondage. So this Freedom Friday, all freedom begins with one thing. First, free your mind. The information contained herein and dispensed is not designed to be a source of financial information, nor should it be construed as such. OneLife is not an investment company. And there are a lot of images on this. The images in this presentation are the property of their respective owners. What is the objective of this Oneacademy? The objective of these Oneacademy calls is to provide you with additional research and interpretations. So this is in addition to what you heard from Mrs. Patrice James, to provide you with additional research and a view to encouraging you and ensuring that you successfully complete the first level of your Oneacademy. We encourage you to get into your manual and ardently study the principles, both from a theoretical and, of course, practical standpoint. That is undoubtedly the deal shaker. And note, the deal shaker is the beginning, because you learn to add value wherever you are. Prior to breaking off the Oneacademy course last year, 2019, we consistently asked for topics we need to put emphasis on. That option is still open. It can even be via private message, any one of the presenters, and we'll create something on it. Having an army of qualified Oneacademites not only increases our educational quotient, but gives us more than simply a voice when things begin to change. And we know they have changed. So step up to the level 1 challenge. The Oneacademy team is in your corner. What is the definition of freedom? The power or right to act. This is from Oxford Dictionary. And there will be additional points in italics. So the power or right to act, speak, or think as one wants. My addendum. If everyone is free, then you have to ensure that you do not infringe on the right of freedom of others to do the same. So be objective. Where literally can you exercise freedom at present? Or let's go back to before this situation with this COVID-19. Where could you exercise freedom? Supermarket, school, work? In fact, we are not free. We are partially free, because you still have to compulsory make your house payment, make your rents, pay for your vehicle, go to work. So we are not free. How do we get free? One word: education. Freedom is also the state of not being imprisoned or enslaved. As we saw before, we are not totally devoid of this state. Can you move between nations freely? Not without a passport, not without permission to enter that country. In fact, you need permission to leave yours. These are the lyrics, of course, to that famous song written by Robert Nesta Marley, aka Bob Marley. And you'll see some bold italics. So rather than calling into your area with my vocal skills, let's just deal with what's in italics. My hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We always hear, especially Michel Marx, say it. This opportunity was brought to them by God. This opportunity can empower you. Your hand can be made strong by the hand of the Almighty. The next one, we forward in this generation triumphantly. How can we forward triumphantly in this generation if we do not learn today so we can lead tomorrow triumphantly? And it's followed by, won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? The onus is on you. I cannot learn the lesson one for you. I cannot do the exam for you. The quiz, the onus is on you. When completed, you begin to emancipate yourself from more than simply mental slavery. Growth, continual growth, has a snowball effect. It starts small. You're rolling the snowball down the hill. And there comes a point, a breakover point, that you had better be rolling that snowball from the back of that snowball going down the hill. Because eventually, if you are pulling that snowball along, you will become part of the snowball because it will run you over. That is what emancipation is. The increase in power because you were empowered by the hand of the Almighty. And of course, none but ourself can free our mind. No one can do it for you. These Oneacademy calls intend for you to free your mind. And I always like to say, that next italic, how long shall you kill our prophets? That is prophets. I like to add prophets, Profits, because they are both dead. We need to stop them from killing our prophets. Because all I ever had, no one else tried to educate me in terms of finances to make sure that I would be redeemed, to be able to enjoy this redemption song from another mindset, from another frame of mind. Emancipate yourself. It is compulsory. Emancipate yourself. We need you. Question, are we sure we are going back out to work? I don't have to ask that question. I'm into telecommunication, and it is indeed an essential service. So while I'm a contractor and have not been called as yet, things are happening. But for the remainder of us, are we sure we're going back out to work? There is blockchain technology. So all our work, all our jobs means that we need to do monitoring of assets, resources, and management of same. Has taken over that job. It just needs to be implemented. While we are inside, in our house, restricted from moving about, what is going on now there? As King likes to say, ooh, and I ask again, are we sure we're going back to work? Artificial intelligence is here. Artificial intelligence has practically gone past the era of simply executing repetitive tasks, the problem solving, and machine learning. A machine will not sit there and something. I know how to do that. Again, machine does not have to do that. So instantly, efficiency has raised. What can you do? Learn today to lead tomorrow. Have a tool in your back office. Without sounding too sectarian, I would like to remember and recall that go back to the song. I have a sword in my hand. Teach me to use it right. If you're hearing this, you're in the University of the Oneacademy. What can blockchain and AI do? Just a little touch off the top. And I was making a joke with a friend yesterday. When you put blockchain and AI together and you just use an abbreviation, leave out the ampersand, BAI. We see that in Trinidad and parts of the Caribbean. Way by. It can be problems if you do nothing. Blockchain can track all resources, anything of value. No need for human intervention post-consensus. Once a delivery is made, and that delivery is put into stock, after you hit that button to confirm the quantity, you are no longer needed. Push that button. Full consensus. Your intervention ceases. If there is some discrepancy, they will know by the log on who pushed that button. And you can be questioned, be it 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years afterwards. When you push that button, did you count the quantity, or did you just concur it was on the receipt? Questions can be formulated. Easier investigations because you pushed that button. And in pushing that button, you created an unchangeable record. You put information into a block that now makes up a chain. The only way you can correct it is by a new record referencing the original record, which will remain on the blockchain to show that a change has been made. Not even a change can be hidden. It is there for scrutiny. The AI in buy performance of repetitive tasks. And repetitive tasks come to almost 90% of all job functions. And remember, the machine is learning and will be able to do that task faster than you can even dream of. All tasks can become repetitive. Problem solving. Some people are not extremely good at problem solving, while some are. AI will be consistent. Pure logic, no emotion. Increased efficiency and effectiveness. As an example, where AI is already being used, and of course blockchain, is in forex trading. Wonder if many people know that trades are executed via AI robots. In Telegram, you'll see there are bots in Telegram. You could use a bot to do a particular job on the Telegram platform. Forex trading has bots. Because think about it. Thousands, hundreds of thousands, probably millions of trades coming in at a particular time because a trend was seen. And for want of being a little miserable, all forex traders know that anytime the President of the United States speaks, this President of the United States, the present one, the price of the US dollar falls. And when the price of the US dollar falls, gold prices begin to rise. So imagine the rush to either put in trades that sell US against another currency or purchase gold against the US. Do you think humans can put in all those trades? Because you have to understand who the broker is. The broker is given permission by the bank to be able to access specific bank records to enter those trades. So, brokers don't come a dime a dozen. They are rare. And then on top of that rarity, we have different markets in different time zones that people in different time zones trade in. Because as far as I recall, London trade times are the most sought after times to trade. So entering those trades are repetitive tasks of gargantuan proportions. Trading rules and regulations are enforced via AI because a human sitting there cannot see all the trades and who trying smarting Because they like to say people in the Caribbean are tricky. Man, we third world. Developed nations put down developed tricks. So AI enforces those trading rules and regulations. And if enforcement is not practical at a point in time, a red flag will be put up by that robot. And we know all the banks are blockchain by now. So those records are stored and maintained on a blockchain. They used to go to a database way back when. So when you pull up your MetaTrader, you could see trades and trends from way back since the actual start of Forex trading, or I should say recorded Forex trading. Past discrepancies can be reviewed. So if there's a discrepancy, it can be reviewed and found. And of course, when you put in your trade, the consensus is completed by the AI robot. So there's no, I didn't make that trade, why you make that trade for me? That is not an option. Stepping forward. Cash flow quadrant. All those who remember Robert Kiyosaki? Yeah. An employee trades time for value. So he's still trading, but they trade time for what is considered value. Fiat currency. In the Oneacademy, you'll realize that is not value. Your employer gets the value. By the sweat of your brow shall ye eat bread. Your employer is eating the bread from the sweat of your brow. So, as an employee, you have a job. You decide to step up and become self-employed. So now you trade your time and expertise, what you learned, for implied value once again. So now you own a job. A business owner leverages your time, the time of you, the employee, the sweat of your brow, to create value by solving problems. They own a system. And your investor trades value for value increase. And I did not say implied value, because at times, yes, they trade implied value for value increase, but trades can be real property, real value. Gold, precious metals. The investor owns portions of multiple jobs and systems. A person is working, cannot get their finance to make it to the end of the month. They go to a money lender. That money lender invests in them and charge them interest when they repay. Let's be ridiculous and say just 5% interest. But 1,000 people comes and borrows from that money lender. So at that point in time, that money lender owns a little piece of all the sweat of those brows. Same for the self-employed. The business owner, however, goes to the bank. This is Freedom Friday. The difference between earned income and making money. Money is a store of value. So this isn't fiat currency we're speaking about. It may be included, but it is not the priority. When you earn an income, you need to work. You need to put in sweat equity, labor. It is salary and or commission base. You are dependent on being paid. So you try to ensure that the company makes money or makes currency to pay you at the end of your pay period. And there are, of course, low levels of problem solving. That problem solving, again, will be used to put fiat currency using your value, the ability to solve that problem, into the pocket of the person who owns the system. You are shackled. Remember, this is Freedom Friday. So it's being given to you, real and raw, on the Oneacademy. When you make money, you leverage. You leverage your education. That being a major part of your value, so you provide solutions for yourself, for others. In fact, right, you are listening to the Oneacademy. The Oneacademy lecturers provide and have the solution for you to get past level 1. That's why we're here. So we can assist you by adding value to you. So we are offering to you to leverage our knowledge and our education, our research. So we are allowing you to leverage our sweat equity. What we have learned and know from the One Life organization, you have access to. One who makes money, manages and articulates. As I said, don't simply earn income. Learn to make money. That is your Freedom Friday. free your mind. At this juncture, I would like to talk to my host, Mrs. Patrice James. Patrice?
Yes, Kez, thank you so very much. Very well done. Very good presentation there, you know, helping us, starting us on our way to freeing our minds. So that was it, our presentation for our Freedom Friday today. Thanks once again, Mr. Kester Beal. And as we normally do each day on the call, we have our deal shaker merchant of the day. And today, that deal shaker merchant, I don't know if he's on the island of Tobago or if he's on the island of Trinidad, but his name is Mr. Keston Pierre, and he's a Tobago businessman, a businessman from Tobago that has a number of small businesses like car rentals and apartment rentals, shoes, clothing. Also, he has a construction company, so he is, you know, very much skilled and involved in different businesses. He has been a part of this One Life community since the 20th of February 2017, and I want to ask Mr. Keston Pierre to unmute his mic and share a little bit with us today.
Okay, thank you. First of all, can you hear me, Patrice?
Loud and clear, sir.
Our Blue Diamond. It's good to be on this call today. You know, first to begin, I want to say to all One Lifers out there, just let's try and be safe. Let's try and adhere to the government's rules and regulation at this point in time, because we need to live on to use our coins. I don't want to have to use other people's coins. I want to use my own coins. Okay, and I'm saying that being a merchant, first to begin, being a member of the One Life community has offered me a very huge opportunity where business is concerned. Before the One Life opportunity, I was a construction worker. Hello?
Yes, go right ahead.
Yeah. I work a construction worker, but with this opportunity, I have grown to understand exactly what is money. So now I'm not just a merchant on the platform, I also use my coins. For example, I purchased 2 vehicles using part payment in coins. The good thing about it is I have those 2 vehicles with my rental company where I receive back coins to use. So this whole platform allows us to really understand and operate in a manner of which we really don't need this fiat currency that we are seeing day by day dying in value. I was listening to the news today where they said the US is going to the Senate to pass a bailout of $2 trillion US. Folks, if we understand what that is going to do in the future, we will really, really hold on to our ones and really, really make the best of this opportunity that is to come. As my good friend and good leader, King James, always used to say, just wait and see what this one is going to do. And I strongly believe that this is our time. This is our opportunity to show the world that this cryptocurrency, OneCoin, has a value where we actually use it with merchants. Come to Tobago, whenever you can travel, you have my establishment where you can use your coins to rent vehicles, part payment for vehicles, part payment for apartment, part payment for clothes. I also have deals coming up which will be a part payment for goods and services like fruits and vegetables. You know, so I am integrating my whole business concept into the One Life concept. And that is exactly what we are training people to do, with what we are teaching from the Oneacademy. So folks, get on this system if you are not already on it. If you are on it, stay on the webinar so you can know how to utilize the coins, know where there's good deals, where there's 50% deals, where there's 40% deals. Anywhere you can integrate your coins into the system right now, it's a win-win situation for you. You know, so I want to again thank Mrs. James and our co-host, Kesby, for that wonderful presentation of understanding the whole aspect of what is taking place today. You know, so as I said, thank you again to the global community for listening to our One Academy presentation, and see you all to the top. One's out.
Thank you very much, Keston Pierre. That's Mr. Keston Pierre. He's one of our deal shaker agents. And on the screen, you'll see one of his very famous deals. All of a sudden, you're seeing a lot of one-lifers wearing these sneakers. So this is just one of the deals. And he said it so casually that he used his car to purchase 2 vehicles. What he didn't tell you is that he used his coins to purchase so much. Like, people have to try to get deals before Keston gets it. So he is very much he doesn't just speak, he don't just talk the talk, but you know, he gets into action and uses coins, showing how we could use our coins to increase the value of our ones. Okay, so usability, as we say, leads to liquidity. So thank you very much, Mr.
Can I say one more thing, Patrice? If you
whatever you want to say, this is your time. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you again. And actually, this shoe deal that I have, I bought those shoes straight out of Vietnam, part payment in coins.
Yes.
So you can see where the ecosystem is working, because I purchased the deal in Vietnam. I also purchased some other stuff in Vietnam, like handbands and stuff, which I sell also part payment in coins, and now is able to sell it in the Caribbean. So folks, there's a wide opportunity with this Deal Shaker platform, where you can use your coins in multiple states, multiple countries, multiple districts. So thank you again. Goodbye.
Thank you so much, Keston Pierre. Yes, that is what it's supposed to be, you know, showing the usability even globally. So there you have it, folks. We thank you very much to our presenter for today, once again, Mr. Kester Beal, and thank you to our merchant of the day. That's it for this week for our One Academy Zoom calls for 2020. Today has been a really great call. Yes, we see in the chats there, our very own Michelle Mark is saying, well done, usability, True Freedom Friday, excellent. And of course, she must mention the use of 2 economies. So you have part coin and part cash. So let's all get into action. And thank you all very much once again for being on the call. My name is Patrice James. It was a pleasure being your host today. And see you all next week, please God. Same place, same time. Bye-bye.